Hello and welcome to day 64 of Dungeon 23. Today we're going to be doing a very simple room with some monsters we've already used before. So let's sketch out the room real quick. Alright, it's a very simple room, just a simple corridor. And what are we going to put in it? Well, we're going to put something kind of fun. It's going to have some random chance elements to it. And I have a special new token for it. That's going to be the coffin. And the way I intend this to work, let me just put this on the map layer. So the way I intend this to work is that there's a bunch of coffins in here, and every time the party opens one, there is a chance of there being a skeleton, zombie, or some random loot. So let's just... It's tedious, but I want there to be 6 of them. There we are. So let's go to our GM info overlay and always do bright green. That's the wrong one. Whenever... Oh. Opened. Okay, so here's the way it works. Whenever a coffin is opened, roll a d4. On a 1, a zombie's inside. On a 2, a skeleton, as with a 3, also skeleton. 4, 3d6 gold pieces worth of adventuring gear. That could be torches, dagger, like weapons, rations, rope, tools, anything of that nature could be found within inside. so long as it's 3d6 gold pieces worth of adventuring gear, and maybe they get the change, if you can't quite make it work. And also, if a party member has died, a new character can be found within a coffin. Like a living character just is inside a coffin somehow. And that's kind of inspired by the video game Don't Starve, where you unlock new characters by just finding random coffins in your world, and you open them up, and then inside is a new character or a secret character, depending on how it goes. And in old school D&D, when you were doing like a dungeon delve, you always had to account for the fact that the party's members are probably going to die. So you go into a room, and then there's just backup characters just sitting there in a cell waiting to be rescued by the party in the inevitable case of one of the players dying. Although this isn't designed to be as lethal as those games, because first of all, again, I said multiple times already that D&D 5th edition is very forgiving, and this is more so trying to capture the gonzo, wacky, pulp, non sequitur style of dungeon from that old school, more so than the actual difficulty, because the difficulty doesn't matter too much. It's challenging in the sense that it's, fun and wacky, and there's all kinds of strange things happening that need to be figured out. So if a party member does die somehow, they can just have their new character show up in one of these coffins instead of, having to go all the way up and walk all the way back down. And I didn't have any on the first two floors, mainly because I didn't think of it at the time. But going forward, every room, or rather every level, is going to have a room where new party members can be found. Just so the party doesn't have to go all the way back up. You don't have to just randomly pick a random room to have one in. And that's more so of like a meta tool. It's a compromise between what you expect the world to function and the fact that it's a game and you want to have all of your players playing the game, and having a special place for them just makes a lot more sense. And with that done, this is day 64, our 5th room, 4th not counting the shouting room. We're probably going to start a room here, probably have it sectioned off with the magical barrier, then probably go back around again. I don't know. It's a bit lopsided, so we're probably going to focus more on this side of the dungeon than this side. With that done, day 64. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. And I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.